Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel Psychology Insight. For some autistic children and their parents, sticking to a healthy food can be a real problem. Here's a helpful guide for parents of autistic children. I'm Sobia Akhtar Ali, counseling psychologist and psychotherapist, and today I'm giving advice for parents of autistic children on a common question: why my child is overeating. Eating a healthy food is really important part of physical health. We need to eat well in order to grow and stay healthy and stay strong. Although some autistic children can be fussy eaters rather than overeaters, you may find your child has a tendency to snack throughout the day or eat too much during their meals. Why is my child overeating? It can be difficult to put a finger on the reason why your child is overeating. It may be a good idea to see your family doctor just to make sure that there's nothing underlying medical condition to their eating behavior. If your GP given the all clear, you can start looking for patterns that may induce your child to eat too much. Here are some points that may help you. Keep a diary over a week or so of when your child snacking. This should help you see a trend in your child's eating habit. Is there specific times in the day when your child eats? Do they tend to snack in front of the TV when they are busy at the computer? Maybe you have spotted that your child tends to graze when they are at loose end and don't have anything to do. You may have noticed that your child eating goes beyond being a habit. Maybe they are showing a strong preference to a particular food and will eat it in excessive amount. Does your child have set meal times? If your child's meal times are changeable, they may be more prone to grazing throughout the day. Food could be a very sensory experience for your child. Have you noticed if your child has a preference for, say, crunchy food? In this case, the satisfaction your child feels eating this type of food may be a reason why they are having it in greater quantity, as sensory satisfaction overrides their feeling of fullness. What can I do to help my child with their food? Sticking to a mealtime routine can help your child get used to having a set quantity of food at specific times of the day. It's a good idea to try and avoid too much change at once to help your child get used to any new routines. You could have some low energy snacks at the end. Information sheet. This information sheet has plenty of ideas for healthy snacks and you can Google it too. The same goes for snacking. You could agree, set times for them and stick to a timetable. Does your child understand what hungry and full feel like? If your child is not hungry, then you could encourage them to wait a little longer. It might be helpful to have visual clues. You could use this template to measure with your child how hungry or full they feel. Children in general can confuse the feeling of thirst with that of hunger. It's a good idea to keep an eye on how much water your child drinks. It could be that they are actually very thirsty when they think they feel hungry. You may wish to limit access to food by keeping it high up in cupboards and as well as out of sight. You may find it easier to not buy some types of foods such as crisps at all for a little while. Why not involve your child in cooking? You can Google a recipe pack that has plenty of suggestions to make food preparation fun. It's perfect to develop your child's understanding of food and recipes. Variety is not necessarily the spice of the life for an autistic child. On the contrary, it can lead to confusion and feeling stressed. Your child may find it easier if you agree on a weekly meal plan. Meal planner. Make a meal planner in order to use it week after week. Stick it on the fridge and your child's eye level so they can read it. If texture, what drives your child food preferences? You could try and distract them with alternative sensory experiences. If they have a preference for soft food, then you could replace it with Play-Doh instead to swap the sensory satisfaction of soft food in their mouth with the softness of dough in their hands. Notice, praise and reward. Finally, notice, praise and reward your child when they make healthy food choices. A good time to praise them is when you sit down and eat rather than bringing it up at other times so they are not reminded of food. Watch channel for more information on autism and other neurodevelopmental disorder. Thank you for watching this video. Please subscribe.